its last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ow!
And good afternoon. Happy Monday. It is the Seth Williams Show with Chris Aiken.
What is up, sir?
How are you,
we?
man?
I'm good. I'm good, real good. Just busy as you're aware. You haven't heard from me in days.
I know. Been kind of
Kinda-
quiet.
I kind of unplugged from everything for a minute. I hit my overload on social media, which is far less of a threshold than you, but I hit it on, I don't know, Thursday or Friday. I was like, you know what? I am off this stuff for the weekend. I'm just
I
getting
really
away.
haven't done a whole lot of that this past week or so, actually.
That's good.
I don't. Well, okay, a little bit yesterday. I argued with somebody that I used to work with.
Dude, social media right now, and I don't know that it's ever going to settle down, but it's worse than a cesspool anymore. I'm going to call it a cess canyon. It is just awful now. Every post is either this person was fired, or we're going to get you for getting this person fired, or this guy's organizing to shoot people. I mean, it's fucking nutty. Maybe it's just me being on X right now, but X is definitely nothing but hate and violence on both sides. It is brutal to look at.
Oh, I can't go to X even a little bit.
I can't do it right now. I'm just done. I want no part of any of it.
We are on, right?
Yeah, we're on.
I don't see any chat coming in.
Oh,
Always makes me worry when
we're on.
nobody even says hello. How you doing?
Well, maybe it could just be this thing doesn't push it through. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this. I will never watch ABC again. So
ABC? Why?
yes, because they now have reinstated Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, have they?
He will be back on Tuesday.
Really? Did not
Jimmy
hear
Kimmel
that.
will be back on Tuesday. Yeah, I see a lot of comments, and we're not seeing him here. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm learning Restreamio on the fly, my friend, so I don't know. I mean, I have all the stuff in here to put it up, but it ain't.
But ABC has, caved in, and he will be back on Tuesday. Now, what they're going to do is now screw up their deal with the NFL, and they probably won't get them.
Okay.
And I saw one that came in off of
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, the Rumble's not coming in for some reason.
Yeah. And yes, John Jerick is a commie. If he is. There he is. Did Seth go to the Charlie Kirk rally in Strongsville last night? I did not, John, because it was pouring and thunderstorming, and I can't walk in that kind of weather. And there was quite a crowd there, even though the weather was bad. I did not get a chance to go out there. I started driving out there, John, if you must know, and yeah, didn't go out because of the weather, because I just can't walk and that kind of stuff. And yes, I am blaming the handicap because it is actually true, John. I guarantee you weren't there because, as it says on the screen, you are a commie. If you missed last Wednesday's show, it was quite the exciting show.
It was great.
A lot of people liked it, and there were some that were very uncomfortable with the show, which is fine. You could be uncomfortable.
It's not a friendly show necessarily. We never promised friendliness and happiness.
Yeah, I'm not here for your comfort.
No,
I'm here to have fun. I'm here to educate a little bit, if I can. And other than that, I'm here to just have a good time because I enjoy hanging out with Chris for an hour.
And who wouldn't?
Exactly. I mean, you want to talk about a ray of sunshine, it's the both of us.
Yeah. That's what people say when they say our names. Those two happy guys.
Yeah, I mean, right? We walked down the street, look, happy guys.
That's right.
But yes, ABC is putting Jimmy Kimmel back on Tuesday. And
Wonderful.
but apparently they had a big deal, though, like ABC was like trying to get the NFL and all this kind of behind the scenes stuff, and it may fall through now because they decided to make this decision. So,
well, they have the NFL, don't they? Monday Night Football.
Some sort of ABC Disney deal for games or something, and the FCC needs to approve the deal. And we know that the FCC chairman is not exactly a fan of ABC, and he is a fan of Donald Trump. So there you go.
Well, what does the FCC have to do with Jimmy Kimmel coming back? They didn't take him off, right? He was taken off. He was suspended for saying something dumb, right?
He was taken off by Disney and ABC. But now, they reinstated him, I guess, come Tuesday. Well, they are in jeopardy of, messing with the FCC. And you do that, especially when Trump is in charge, wherever the cards may fall is the way they fall. But I'm never watching that shit channel again. What do I have to watch on ABC? The View? I'd rather slit my wrists and hang myself from the antenna outside.
Well, let's see what great shows they have. I mean, I watch network TV, and I'm going to be honest, I can't think of one thing I watch on ABC. Let's see. ABC fall premieres. Let's see what you're giving up exactly. All right? Well, let's see. Coming soon. You are giving up. Let's see. Where is it at here? 911. Are you a fan?
No, I don't like to call it, and I've never seen the show, and so I think I'm going to be not missing out on anything.
All right. How about 911 Nashville?
Still no.
Abbott Elementary.
No.
America's funniest home videos.
No, can't say that I enjoy that.
Here's one. Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
Nope. Don't need that one either.
It's gonna be tough. I think. Go ahead.
Is it Peacock or one of these streaming channels that I have? It's not ABC because I don't have ABC. They have all Wheel of Fortune episodes. If I wanted to watch it, I could.
Oh yeah. They have that on Pluto and Tubi and all that too as well. So now here's one because Corey Feldman, I believe, is involved. Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. It's ridiculously bad. There aren't any actual celebrities on it other than Corey Feldman. So I think I'm done with that show, and I don't need to watch that. Nope, I'm done.
All right, let's see. How about The Golden Bachelor?
No, the first one that I did watch, actually, the guy got engaged to this rather attractive older lady, since it is The Golden Bachelor. And it didn't work out. He dumped her ass. They probably both are dead by now, so I don't really care.
All right. Here's one, been running for 38 years or whatever. Grey's Anatomy.
Never seen one episode of Grey's Anatomy.
I watched it a million years ago when Katherine Heigl was about 22. And now that she's about 60, I have not watched it since. So, but when she was young, she was hot. Big fucking tits. Oh, my God.
Now, they do have The Bachelor and Bachelorette, which I used to watch, I don't know, 10 years ago. I haven't watched an episode. Actually, I shouldn't exaggerate. I haven't watched The Bachelor or Bachelorette in probably 5 years.
I've
So I
never
don't know
seen
anything
it.
about it. And because it kind of ran its course and kind of sucks. So
I other than the first 2 or 3 years of American Idol, I don't think I've ever watched any reality TV ever. Like none of it.
I mean, American Idol, are they still on ABC?
No, they're on somewhere else, I think. Or maybe they are, but they're not listed here as the
Don't know,
fall
don't care.
premieres.
Would never watch that show anyway. Again,
High
anyways.
Potential?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. High Potential.
No.
Shark Tank?
Well, I actually kind of like the Shark Tank, but I will not watch it now.
And then last but not least, the only one that I do watch, Shifting Gears with Tim Allen and the lovely Kat Dennings.
I have not seen one episode of that.
It's worth it just to watch Kat Dennings.
So I'm not going to miss ABC. I'm out
No,
of my,
you're already not
my-
watching. You've been boycotting ABC for a while.
and I meant to do that because they suck. What's the point anymore? I mean, you're going to suspend Jimmy Kimmel because of what he said, which you should have. And you should have fired him not only because of what he said, but because of the ratings. The ratings are shit. He's not even funny anymore. We're talking about, here's what I love about the left. This is, again, I always hate to make it about the left, but the left they're fucking dumb. So I know people that like Jimmy Kimmel. Well, why do you like him? Well, he takes a stand, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's supposed to be a late night TV talk show host.
Mm-hmm.
He's not supposed to have a stand on anything. Johnny Carson didn't have a stand on anything, didn't say who he was or who he was voting for. Nothing. He didn't care. He wanted to be funny and be funny. That's it.
Yeah.
Do entertaining television. This douchebag, Jimmy Kimmel, and Howard was bitching about him this morning. He's another douchebag. But Jimmy is the same guy that put fucking women on trampolines, put himself in blackface, walked up to women as they were looking like in one of those, those binocular things, the tourist sites where people were looking through.
Yeah.
To see the mountains or whatever. He'd walk up behind women and pretend to stuff his face in her ass and pretend to fuck them from behind. And this is the same guy then that was crying about Kamala Harris losing the presidential election because we're too sexist of a country. You fucking pig bastard. Who the hell do you think you are? Oh, overnight you changed? You found God or something? No, liberals don't
He's
believe
more
in God.
mature.
Sorry.
Him and Howard both.
They didn't find God. Liberals don't have God. So this idiot, what did we find? All of a sudden, I was so wrong for putting girls on trampolines on, with bikinis on. Now I'm going to be a good guy and cry in front of the audience because Kamala lost. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck that network. I'll never watch again.
You're going to be down. What network? What are you going to watch? The Truth Social Network? That's about what you're going to be down to shortly.
For the most part, I enjoy the shows on like Fox TV, not Fox News, just regular Channel 8 or whatever it is, Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the stuff I like on there.
Are you watching Fox
Other than that, I don't
Nation
really
yet?
watch. What?
Are you watching Fox Nation yet?
No, I don't watch that.
No, just
I
curious.
pay enough for fucking cable. I'm not adding another $8
that's
or whatever
right.
that one is.
I know that's right. Dude, I'm going to tell you, I'm still watching your old network. I am watching that fucking Takedown at least twice a week.
Yeah, I stopped watching. I got rid of my subscription.
I'm just watching it free. I'm not paying for it, but it's
Once
on.
I was unceremoniously let go from doing that job, I decided I'm going to cancel my subscription and not watch.
So are you anti Chris Hansen now?
No, I think he's great. And, if you want to watch, that's fantastic. Me personally, I just didn't like the way that I was treated.
Well, I don't
and
like the way
decided
you were fired either, but
I just like to forget about that and move on with my
Right.
life. Nothing against, the shows. I think Bob does a great job. He's got a great show on there with the, what's it called? The cops show that he has on there.
I watch it too. It's like something PD, isn't it?
I don't know, but it's great. It shows like footage of cops being shot at. And, it's a really good show.
Yeah. Speaking of cop shows, real quick, just as a side note, if people are looking for one, and maybe you're looking for one since you're not watching that.
Is it on
network
ABC?
anymore. It's not.
Okay, good.
It's on the CW. There's one called Police 24/7, which is it's kind of the same as like Live PD or On Patrol Live or whatever, except they don't show you all the stupid bullshit, traffic stops or whatnot. every stop is like a shooting or, somebody trafficking chicks or whatever. It's like all like real crime, not
Yeah.
speeding tickets.
Cops
Great
Under
show.
Fire. Cops Under Fire is Bob's show.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I like watching the reality cop show stuff. I do. I enjoy.
Yeah. I like the cop
But
stuff.
again, because we have, how is it possible that the live PD cop show got canceled because the fucking left didn't like seeing criminals being arrested, but Jimmy Kimmel gets to stay on after insulting Charlie Kirk's death the way that he did and accusing MAGA of being responsible for it.
Hey, if you suck
Because,
the
you know why?
Democrat dick, you get extra privileges, man.
Because the liberals enjoy crime and they don't want to see criminals get arrested. Did you hear that freaking fool? What's her name? Crockett, Jasmin Crockett.
Nope.
She goes, just because I swear this is what she said. Just because you commit a crime doesn't mean you're a criminal.
Well, yeah, it does.
The definition of criminal is someone who commits a crime. Like if you look up literally the definition of criminal, it's someone who commits a crime. Yet this half retarded boob that she is says, just because you commit a crime doesn't mean you're a criminal. Yes, it does. By definition alone, it means you're a criminal.
She's a special case all by herself, isn't she?
Yes.
Like everything I don't. Maybe she says smart stuff too, but
No.
But
she doesn't.
everything I see from her, she's just stupid. Let's see. Is this?
Are you going to play that?
Yeah, I'm looking to. Why is it looking so weird? Oh, because maybe I need to go to this. No. I need to switch you to this. There we go. I'm learning.
Yeah, I hear you. I like it still better than
Yeah, it's better. Again,
the other one.
Do you know if it's this top video or this video? Do you know?
It looks like that one.
This one? Oh, let's try
But
this.
I did a whole interview like that. Look at this fucking podcast, those two.
Yeah, this guy down here. Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah, that's the guy.
All right, let's see what she had to say.
I understood what was kind of pushing them there. And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is
What's with this guy?
This
going,
fucking guy.
yeah.
Mm,
Good idea.
oh, yeah.
That's brilliant.
I could see. Yeah, you're so right.
You're so smart, Jazzy.
I think and then she started at some point. She started talking about like diapers. Like if you steal diapers, are you really a criminal? Yes, you stole. That makes you a criminal.
Yeah.
By definition, honey.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the theft that was going on at that time was not diapers.
I know. No, I think it was tennis shoes and everything else. Dude, you should play the
TVs.
rest of that guy.
Yeah.
He said that guy talks for a second, dude. You
Oh,
gotta
does
hear
he?
this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me bring him back on. Sorry. I didn't realize there was more to this.
And the sad part is, this guy is probably kicking the shit out of people like us with his podcast,
Oh, so what?
and he is mentally challenged.
Hey, if you want to talk to an echo chamber and have a lot of them there, go ahead. All right, here we go.
completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset. Committing a crime can come for a lot of different reasons.
Boy, I hope if I ever get arrested for anything, I'm going to hire her to be my attorney.
Absolutely.
He didn't really commit a crime by killing
No.
that person
No.
because he doesn't have the mindset to do it.
Right. I mean, that's probably her excuse for George Floyd. You know, well, he didn't really mean to do it.
Oh, it just happened.
No. That pregnant woman just kind of got in his way when he had the gun.
Yeah.
If she wasn't walking right where he was walking, right into that pistol, then, you know, it wasn't his mindset to actually, you know, point it at her pregnant stomach. No.
That
No, we're all
fentanyl fell down his throat. He didn't
Yes.
actually swallow it.
Right. He was just
He was
holding
minding
it for
his own-
somebody.
No, he was minding his own business, and it just flew into his mouth.
Right. He was walking down the street. He was trying to get a hot dog, and then all of a sudden, fentanyl flew right in his mouth.
Yeah, it was just
unbelievable.
whoops.
Should have seen it.
How
Right.
did that happen?
I want to hear her defense for the guy on the roof who shot Charlie Kirk. Well, you know, no, come on. He happened to have a gun that he was keeping in his pants.
Yeah.
He laid down on the roof. It fell out of his pants
Yeah.
and just went off.
Something happened to shoot, and that was that. So it wasn't his fault.
No, well, you got to remember the liberal mindset, though. It's the gun's fault.
That's right.
And so it wasn't his fault. He just happened to be carrying it. And then
Donald
the gun.
Trump wouldn't have let him have that gun. Charlie Kirk would be alive today.
Right. And the gun jumped into his hands as he was laying down on the roof wearing a black outfit and ski mask and just happened to shoot right at Charlie Kirk's face. But, yeah.
And you guys may have missed it, but that gun was empty.
Right.
But the roof loaded it.
The roof loaded the gun.
The
Yes,
roof
I saw that.
loaded the gun, and then it did the shooting, too.
I mean, have these people lost their minds?
Well,
There's people out there, I swear to God, Chris, there's people out there that listen to her and go, you're damn right.
What?
She is so right. I'm voting for her.
Who the fuck got? How did she get into Congress? Who is the loser she beat?
I know. That guy, man. Can you imagine? He must have been a pineapple just sitting there.
I mean, he must have been the brain capacity of Joe Biden's fucking ice cream sandwich. I mean, the guy must have, for her to win, how bad a campaign did the other guy run? Isn't she in Texas, too?
Yes.
Isn't
How does
Texas
anybody like that win in
hardcore?
Texas?
Isn't Texas hardcore right wing?
Yes.
So how does she win?
I have no idea.
That's the big question. How did she win? I'm not surprised that there's an idiot. I'm surprised that people elected that idiot.
There's a bunch apparently that did. I don't really understand it.
Like, isn't one of those Muslim chicks from like Detroit, Omar or Talib or whatever?
Yeah.
One of them's from Detroit, right?
Yeah.
I understand that election because Detroit and Flint have been taken over by Muslims.
Right.
So I understand that.
Minnesota, they have a ton of Somalis. That's why Omar won. Talib, I think it's Detroit. And come on.
But Texas is a bunch of gun-toting conservatives. And they elected Jasmin Crockett? How the fuck did that happen?
I'm going to look up and see what kind of district she lives in or runs.
And who's financing her to be this big mouth cunt anyway?
Well, there's somebody with money.
There's somebody financing her that she keeps getting away with being such a loudmouth bitch. Don't you think?
Oh, without a doubt.
You know, you don't just stumble into into that position and then be like, the loudest mouth in the room. That just doesn't happen.
No. Getting away with saying stuff like she's saying.
Mm-hmm. No censuring, no nothing on her. Just point of order. Point of order. Shut up.
I'm looking up Texas demographics, District 30. Of course, it tells me nothing. Okay, whatever. Unbelievable. Google's good for nothing at times.
Well, why are you using Google? You got to use Perplexity, man.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's AI.
Oh.
I'm done with the Google. I don't Google anything anymore.
So
Everything's AI.
Perplexity, an app that you can just download? And
Yeah, it's just perplexity.ai.
is it free?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, you use any of them. You use Grok, you use Gemini, you use whatever. Google. This is my business lesson for any of you guys that are in business. Stop giving Google money for your Google ads because half the country has already moved away from Google.
I think I have to jump on the AI train.
Got to, man. If you don't, you're going to find yourself hurting in about 2 years when every job is AI influenced.
And Jasmin Crockett will probably still have a job.
She'll probably be the AI czar.
She might be the president.
Yeah, she could be.
The way this country is.
Is there any one of these idiots that could get elected where you truly would try to leave the country?
Yeah, if somebody like that won, I definitely would. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, I'm trying to figure out who the left is actually going to attempt to put out there.
It's got to be AOC.
No. I think that guy from Pennsylvania, Shapiro or whatever, I think that he might. I mean, that would make most sense because he seems like he's actually fairly intelligent. You can't put an AOC out there. She didn't even know what a garbage disposal was. She's retarded.
Well, it matters. She won't debate. She's not going to debate.
There's probably 5 or 6 that I could see Republicans putting out there, but the left I can't see. I don't know who they could actually do the job.
Who are they going to put up there that's going to be able to fight off Vance?
I mean, the Republicans or the Democrats?
The Democrats.
I
Like
don't
in a
think anybody- I
debate.
can't think of anybody.
Who could debate Vance? Vance seems like he's a little quiet because he knows his position, but every time he pipes up, he's got major attitude. Like
And he's
got
smart,
our
too.
kind of attitude. Oh, he's very smart.
He's smart and he does have attitude. Yeah, people don't see it a lot because, like you said, he's kind of background for Trump, but he is no doubt.
Yeah, I just think people will be amazed when he does run that he's as fiery as Trump.
But I think you have other people out there. I mean, you got DeSantis, who I think would be very good.
Sure.
I mean, quite frankly, I think Byron Donalds is running for the governor, and I think that's good for Florida. But I think he'd be a great president.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I know nothing about him.
He's a black guy, and he's very, very powerful when he talks. He got in a fight with AOC Tlaib the other day.
Okay.
You should look that up. Look that one up. That's a good video.
Let's see. What's his name?
Byron Donalds.
Donalds.
Yes.
And then
Versus Rashida Tlaib.
Oh, Tlaib. How do you spell it? Tlaib, is that right?
Yes. Tlaib.
Let's see. Let's get to that video. Well, that's just a picture. Hold on. Let me find a video. Oh, here we go. This seems to be...
We'll talk about John's stupid Browns here in just a minute because I am the king of all sports picks.
I don't know about all that, but
Credit where credit is due, my friend.
all right, let's see what we got here with this. I'm not sure that this is the right one, but
First, I put John in his place. Now I had called the Browns game.
pull this over to here. Bang that out. Here we go.
And I think it's really important we need to stand up against this. Fascist takeover, that's not a bad word. It's a fact. And here in DC and across the country, it is so incredibly important, Mr. Chair, that this committee does not allow rhetoric that
Is this what we're
defames
looking
and,
for?
or paints Washington DC in a way that you all haven't really truly seen. You're just reading it. No, you're just reading it or something off of some.
Will the gentlelady yield to a question?
Yeah, I think it's really important.
Will the gentlelady
No, I don't
yield?
yield. I don't even have time. I can tell you.
Your time's expired.
It is
Ms.
expired, but
Tlaib. I've
Mr. Chair.
been nice.
But you all live
like
here,
Ms.
and
Tlaib.
you're not telling people the beautiful parts that you do see
shut
in
up,
our
Ms.
nation's
Tlaib.
capital. And no,
Just
it's
so
just
annoying.
wrong how we're
Oh,
doing.
Chairman, I think
Wrong.
it's insane if the
But
gentlelady
you're gonna
doesn't
look
have
at
an
American
argument, but she's going to
Washington DC as a
refer
bunch
to
of
me and some of
criminals.
my
You yield to
colleagues.
Mr.
Chair,
Donald.
We were
You
from the
know
Third
this.
Reich. This is
You're gonna
insane.
look at
It's
14,
insane.
15-year-olds as
It's
a bunch of
insane.
criminals?
It's insane.
Oh,
Do I look like a
please.
member of the Third Reich to you, Miss
Please,
Tlaib?
oh, please,
Is that what I look like to you?
You're the one taking your voting
Is that what
card,
you think?
giving it
Is that
to
what you
somebody,
think?
giving
Is
it
that
your
what you
card.
think?
No, that's unethical.
I think it's radical and I think
should-
it's
no, you
insane.
should
And
be
I'll
held
respect everything that you say.
accountable before you
But to
open your
say
mouth.
something like
You
that
should be
to
held
myself and a lot of my
accountable.
colleagues is way out of line.
I'm not the
It's
one
way out of
giving my
line.
voting
It's
card
way out of
to
line.
someone
Regular
to
order,
go
Mr.
vote.
Way out of
You
line.
don't wanna vote.
All right.
Regular order.
That's okay. But it's okay,
No,
right?
That is not how it
It's
goes.
okay, right?
You hold yourself accountable before you talk about
Hold
Washington,
myself
D.C.
accountable.
Mr. Tlaib.
Washington,
Hold
D.C.
your
out
own
of your
self
mouth.
accountable. How
Keep
about
it out of
that?
your mouth.
Hold your own
I'm
self
trying,
accountable.
Mr.
How about that?
Tlaib.
Free D.C. and make sure you
All right.
vote with your own voting card. Don't be giving it to
Ms.
somebody else.
Tlaib.
They can't turn her mic off.
I know. I mean,
I mean,
we
I
could
think
do
they
that
like.
here.
I think they like watching each other fight. Honestly,
Like you could actually mute me right
yeah, I
now if
could.
that's what you wanted to do, and
Sure.
they can't do that in Congress.
And you can't turn
She's
her
a
mic
fucking
off?
pig and a disaster.
she is a fucking bag of shit. That's for sure.
Like, forget about marrying that broad. I couldn't date that broad for 35 seconds. One, she could out eat me, and then two, if I heard that voice for 30 seconds, I'd want to, punch myself in the face.
She'd out eat you to the point that you don't want to eat her out.
Forget about that. Disgusting.
Can you imagine what that
pig.
smells like going down on that fucking nasty filth?
Marcus says he's embarrassed that Jasmin Crockett represents Texas. He's from Texas.
Well, he could tell us. Tell us the answer to that.
How did she
Marcus.
win?
How did she get elected? Who voted for this bitch?
Scooby says Gavin Newsom. could be the guy that they put out there. I mean, I guess, but he's also I don't know. He's so transparently shitty.
He wrecked his state. Is he going to be able to overcome that day after day after day for a year and a half of whoever runs against him saying, look at their
Look how bad.
economy, look at how much they pay in tax, look at how businesses fled, look at how Joe Rogan fled.
Look at how the place burned down, and what did you do to rebuild it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of things you can
and when
attack
Trump
that guy
tried
for.
to and when Trump tried to provide water and help to the fires, he turned it away.
How about he went on Charlie or had Charlie Kirk on his show or whatever and agreed with Charlie Kirk?
Well, yeah, he's a son of a bitch for that. Wouldn't that be interesting to see the conservatives use that point against him?
Yeah, I mean, there's video out there of him and Charlie Kirk talking, and he agrees with him on
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm sure he does. He's another one. His viewpoints come from somebody else paying him. I don't believe that he thinks that everything he's doing is right. I believe he's paid well by whatever Soros-funded bullshit he's attached to.
Dude, I've been watching so many because they're on Facebook Reels now nonstop. These Charlie Kirk videos,
Sure,
and we had a guy call up today, right? A guy from Lakewood
sure.
called up Bob Francis' show, and he wanted to go off on Charlie Kirk as a mean person. He's so mean.
Okay.
This is another quote from the caller. He said that Charlie Kirk said it was okay to kill and give the death penalty to Alzheimer's patients. Right?
Seems reasonable.
So that's what he said Charlie Kirk said. And this is what the left has been doing nonstop for the past 11, 12 days since Charlie Kirk was murdered. They have been taking quotes and then leaving half of it out.
Well, that's what they do. That's what they've done forever.
So I don't have the quote sitting here in front of me, but it was something to the effect of, I think I got rid of it. Talking about Joe Biden and saying that he's dementia-filled and Alzheimer's and has Alzheimer's. And then he said he should be in prison or given the death penalty for his crimes against America. Now, he didn't say that Alzheimer's patients should be given the death penalty. He said that Joe Biden, who, by the way, has dementia and Alzheimer's, who, because of his crimes against America, should be in prison or given the death penalty.
Right.
Those are two totally different things. This guy wanted to make it sound like he wanted to just line up Alzheimer's patients down Euclid Avenue and start shooting them in the face.
Well, that's what they all do.
They lie to you.
They're liars.
Yeah, I mean, like, we had a guy on. You got to look this fucking guy up.
All right.
Elliot Forhan.
Spell four.
Elliot Forhan. Now we got to watch what we say because he is a sue happy individual apparently.
Elliot Forhan.
Yes.
What do you want to see?
I don't really
his
I don't even know if
posts?
there's any kind of video of him.
There's
but
not any videos, but there's all his fuck Charlie Kirk posts.
Yeah, on Facebook and stuff, you put like fuck Charlie Kirk and all kind of stuff on there.
Oh, he's the Ohio Attorney General.
No, he's running for Ohio Attorney General
Sweet.
against a great man, our state auditor, Keith Faber. And so, like, one of the things that he had on Facebook is literally one of those red backgrounds and white letters saying fuck Charlie Kirk. You got to move it. All right. Look, he's running for office. He's running for the top cop of Ohio.
Yeah. Won't be getting my vote.
I'm not lying. You see the post. That's what he put. And so we had him on the show. Actually, I'll give him credit. He actually agreed to come on Bob's show.
Sure. Did Bob rip him?
And because, I mean, he knew what was going to happen to him.
Did Bob rip him pretty good or
No,
not?
yeah. And he kept calling Charlie Kirk a racist. And look, I've seen 20 videos today alone of him shutting down people that were calling him a racist because he's not. A guy came up to the mic and was actually saying that our founding fathers wanted a country of good white stock.
Okay.
And that's the way our country should be. And Charlie screamed at this guy and shouted him down because he said, "We are not like that."
Right.
The left is lying to you, and they continue to do it. I got a friend, not a friend, but he was, I guess, a friend on Facebook. Because we are, quote, friends on Facebook that I used to work with, and he started going off about how he got his 412 fucking booster to the face, and every vaccine known to man and all this kind of crap, and it was talking shit about RFK.
Okay.
I said, you do realize that your savior, Dr. Fauci, admitted to lying to you. Admitted that 6 feet apart was stupid and they had no evidence that worked. Admitted that masks don't work. Admitted that Joe Biden and him were wrong when they said you can't transmit the disease. It's not gonna cure you from getting COVID. It might lessen the symptoms. Might. They lied to your face, and they still love these people. They will never listen to facts. None of them.
Mm-hmm.
I have family who wanted to sit there and rip RFK. They don't know RFK. I have people that are close to me who are on his campaign who know the man. And the guy just cares about people, and he wants things to get better.
Yeah. Well,
But the left won't deal with facts. They don't care about facts. I asked this guy, I said, have you ever talked to one of the creators of the mRNA technology, not a vaccine, technology that changes your DNA about the shots? Have you ever talked about it with him? I said, I have.
Yeah.
Have you ever done any kind of research at all other than listening to Jimmy Kimmel tell you to take the shot?
Mm-hmm.
They haven't. They have no facts. They have nothing to go on.
Nope.
And it goes with everything. It goes with Charlie Kirk. They just make up what they want and expect you to believe it. They expect me to believe that a woman is a man. Right?
Yeah.
I listen to some of these videos again, these college students going up to Charlie Kirk and saying, why are you so transphobic? And, this guy was dressed like a chick, and he goes, well, I can dress up like a woman. Would that make me a man? Well, do you
Yes.
identify as one? It's like, they have no idea what's going on. What is a woman? Whatever you want it to be. No, give me the definition of a woman. Well, whatever you want it to be. No, it's not the definition of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how these people look themselves in the mirror and go, yeah, we're right. And you're crazy. I mean,
I don't know why you try to care. Fuck them.
because they're
Let 'em be
ruining our
dumb.
country.
But they're dumb.
People like
They're
John
only
Drake are
ruining-
ruining our country.
They're only ruining our country if you react to them. You just
I
have to
look
ignore
pregnant,
them.
but I can't get pregnant.
You just have to ignore them and know that they're stupid, or tell them they're stupid, and just move on. You're fucking too dumb to talk to me, and walk away.
I mean, that really wasn't the idea that, people like Charlie Kirk were fighting for.
Well, but I'm not Charlie Kirk. That's what I'm saying. When somebody says something dumb to me, I'll tell them straight to their face. They're too fucking dumb to talk to me. Fuck them.
yeah.
I can't get emotionally involved in stupidity. I can't.
I try not to, but for whatever reason, it just happens. John says, Seth called me crying after the show last week. I don't think he wants me back on the air.
What? Did that happen?
No,
was
did
gonna
not
say.
happen.
I didn't hear about that.
No, not even close to anything that happened. I mean, I did send him a message thanking him for attempting to come on the air and prove a point, but he didn't.
I loved it. You guys should do that every Wednesday.
Nope. Because we're going to lose listeners, according to some.
So what?
They got very uncomfortable listening to
Oh, stop being
us argue.
babies. Stop being babies.
How uncomfortable it would have been if I just left the damn show and let John sit there staring at nothing.
I would have been so happy. Because I would have literally just popped myself. I literally had my finger on the trigger. I was going to pop myself out and just leave your empty space.
It did happen, though. I will tell you the conversation we did have on Facebook after all this happened. He posted it on his personal page about how fantastic the new Dream Theater album is and how he can't get over how wonderful it sounds and this and that. And so I said, you're right. I mean, this is the best news that I've heard since Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged. I'm going to buy it, crank up my AirPods, and go watch the Browns play.
Seems fun to me.
I don't think he likes that.
Yeah, whatever. What's funny, it's amazing to me he came on to debate politics because he really does not know dick about politics.
No, I don't think he wanted to talk politics. I think he just wanted to try to make me look like a dick. And look, I got angry because I don't like stupidity. That bothers me. It bothers me. Uneducated people bother me.
You welcome him into your life an awful lot.
Because, I like to be on top of things and like to, listen to the news, and sometimes too much because I want to escape from it. But I want to know what's going on in our country because I care about it. And I want it to get better. I want it to be better for my daughter, who's still young. I want it to be better for her kids if she ever has any. And I don't want to see it fall apart like it is before my eyes. And it's not falling apart because of Trump. Trump's doing the best that he can to get it back together, but they won't let him.
No.
And there's some things that bother me about that guy. I'm never going to sit here and suck his dick all day long and say how great he is. The other day, he pissed me off. But it's still better than the alternative. It is. It just is. But we are going off the rails and going off the rails in a hurry. And it's scary. It's scary times. People like John will stick their head in a Dream Theater album cover and smell the vinyl all day long until he's happy. And I won't do that.
I just quietly mind my business. Waiting.
Yeah, you're just waiting for the end to come. The gun.
I am
ready to go.
I am. I don't care if I live another day. So it's like, bring it to my doorstep, motherfucker.
Well, I care if you live another day, and I want to live another day.
But that's just always my answer, though. I don't need to broadcast. I don't need to come out there and say, I'm ready for battle. I just am.
I mean, like what? Last week was it? Last week or the week before? Somebody apparently tried to get in my house, or did get in my house, and turn the gas on my stove, and
yeah.
So
did you get a weapon?
Huh?
Did you get a weapon?
No, I need to do that still, but I did get a Ring doorbell cam. So.
Well, that's not going to stop anybody.
Well, it'll at least show me who did it.
Unless you're dead.
All right. But I do have a feature on it. Like, as soon as somebody gets to, I see them coming up the walkway, my phone goes off. And I have a video of who's coming towards the door. And I have it locked. And then there's a button on my phone when I see somebody coming to the doorbell that I push. And then it'll either call the cops, or call ambulance or fire. And so at least, somebody will be on the way while I'm getting murdered.
Great.
Yes.
They can walk in on the mess. They can find your brain splattered all over your
Right.
fucking living room.
So, I mean, there are some benefits. And so, we'll see what happens.
You need to get a gun, my friend.
I do. That I do. Bob was yelling at me this morning. What the hell are you doing? Don't you have keys for your door? I was like, no, I don't. We lost them when we moved in here. What do you want? You're an asshole. I said, okay, sorry.
Well, you should just have a gun just to be, I mean, you don't have to carry it all. I mean, I carry mine all the time, but you don't have to. I mean, just carry it when it's important, or keep it in the room like this gun. And I know I show it all the time on the show, but it moves around with me from room to room. And I just lay it there. It's out of the way. But if somebody ever comes charging through my door or something, it's like, well, pow, I'm ready to go. Shoot you in under a second.
Yeah, can't afford a gun like that.
I told you I'd loan you this one.
I know, but I need something that is going to be a little bit more manageable that I could take with me and stuff like that when I leave the house.
Well, I'm just saying, I'll loan you this one till you buy one.
And so the other night, right, just after I put this stupid doorbell thing up, I shouldn't say stupid, I like it, but I'm laying there in bed, right, and I was looking at a video, and then I hear something. I see that there's a notification on my phone. It says ring next to it. I was like, oh my God. And I hear something, and it's not my phone, and I hear something out in the living room. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
It's like somebody's in my house. And, immediately, dude, I got no leg on. So it's just me with one leg trying to climb into a wheelchair. And I'm like, well, what do I do now? Because I hear voices coming from the living room.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm going to go check this out. Now, I have no gun.
Would you grab a tennis racket or something?
No, I just wheeled out there. I don't know what I was thinking I was going to do. Maybe roll over their toes or something. And I get out to the living room, and my wife happened to just fall asleep on the couch and left the TV on.
Okay.
So there's a movie on she happened to be watching, and she fell asleep. And now, what would happen if I would have had a gun?
Might
I
shot
hear
your
voices.
TV.
Well, hopefully I didn't shoot my wife.
I've had look. I'm a wild card if ever there's been one, and I've never shot anybody. Never even aimed it at anybody. Not these two.
I had a friend years ago, and he was big into guns.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that took me out to get like a. I did have guns back in the day. He took me out. I got just a big double barrel shotgun and then a sawed off. It was a single barrel, and had the rounded just handle. Didn't have a like big stock handle. Just had a rounded, almost like a pistol grip.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that's legal, but he took me out to get guns, and we went to a range, shooting and everything else. The problem was the guy also liked to really drink a lot.
right.
And so we went back to his house, and I were just sitting there, and he was drinking quite a bit. And I look over, and my phone's going off. I look over, and I see him sitting there in his chair, and all of a sudden he's just twirling his fucking gun around.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, dude, put the fucking gun away. And he's just like, he's going to the other hand and trying to do tricks with this fucking thing. I'm like, dude, stop doing what you're doing.
Sure.
And he put that away, and I go outside. I'm sitting down by the he had a pool in his backyard. Great place. It was really nice. We hung out with some celebrities and shit back in that pool a lot. I'm sitting there, I'm having a drink, and I see the sliding glass door open.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden I see this really long, it looked like a fucking like World War II gun.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it just starts peeping right through the screen door, and
Right.
boom. He just starts shooting his gun off into the pool.
Yeah, nah. See, that's a little
Bullets are like
dangerous.
whizzing by the back of my head.
That's some people are not meant to have their guns when they're drunk.
Especially when they're drinking. You gotta,
Because I know when I get drunk, when I do have like parties and stuff over here, I tend to put the guns in one place and the bullets in another. And I'll do it like legitimately, like I'll keep the guns in my bedroom in a lockbox and I'll keep the bullets in my trunk.
Right.
Just so that there's no chance of anybody, breaking in and accidentally shooting somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be you. Here we go. There you go.
Hey, look at that.
That could be you.
That'd be awesome. My leg is a problem is I'd like unhook it to shoot somebody and fall over.
Well, you wouldn't have to. You just lift your leg up.
I think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's good. It's one of those. It's a Tarantino thing. It was that Grindhouse thing.
Yeah.
That's what made me think of it. That and
That's
the fact
awesome.
that Rose McGowan is hot.
Used to be. Not anymore.
I saw that fuck video of her from fairly recently, and other than her shaving her head, she's still got a rocking body. Still takes a dick well.
Oh, dude. I loved her back in the day, and then all
I
of a
did
sudden,
too.
I was like, no.
Dude, you want to talk, and I know we're just kind of riffing all over the place, but
We'll talk about the Browns in a minute.
how hot were those girls on Charmed to all be lefty lunatics?
I know.
Every last one, other than Shannon Doherty, and she's dead. But Rose McGowan, Alyssa Milano, and whatever the third girl, I forget what her name was. The one that played, what was her name, Polly or something on that show. I don't even know what the show was about, but
Me either.
the wife watched it, and I just watched them run and their titties bounce. I was like, fuck yeah, this is good. Love this show. It's like watching Baywatch.
Yeah.
Everybody and
think
their brothers watched a million Baywatch episodes, and not a single person could tell you one plot line from one episode.
Same thing with Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, same thing.
Like I don't even know. I know what the show was about, but I couldn't tell you one episode. But I can tell you I jerked off 300 times to Buffy.
Dude, it's like it's. I literally went into watching that show Euphoria,
Yeah.
only to see Sydney Sweeney naked. I had no inclination at all of watching the show other than to see Sydney Sweeney naked.
But you say the show is actually pretty
The
good.
show is actually excellent, but even if it sucked, if it was the worst show ever, except for it showed Sydney Sweeney naked all the time, I would still be as excited as I am now for season 3. I wouldn't be able to wait.
How did they get in? Not everyone breaks in through the front door. Like my back doors and stuff, my back door is locked up pretty tight. John, don't try anything. The back doors that I have, we have like 2 doors that go to like the patio and stuff.
Mhm.
Those are always locked and very secure. So
Yeah.
they had to come through the front door. That was the only way to get in.
All I'm saying is you should be protecting yourself.
I should. Not to mention the fact that I am disabled, and forget about somebody trying to get me because of my politics. But if they do just try to come in, I'm screwed that way too.
Or even having it on the street as well. Dude, when you're trying to fucking make your way, like at a protest or something. I mean, yesterday, I'm sure they were patting people down 10 miles away, but maybe a protest is a bad idea, but like a movie theater or something.
Oh, yeah.
Why shouldn't you protect yourself? Who can't, if somebody does start shooting, you can't just jump up and run out of there. You know, like the rest of the crowd, you would be much slower to get out, so you should have some weaponry.
And honestly, man, I've been to like some of these movie theaters like later at night,
Mm-hmm.
and you see some of the crowd that's there,
Yeah.
and I'm an easy target to
what I'm
those
saying.
guys.
Well, maybe if you weren't in those rub and tug theaters, then it wouldn't be such a problem.
Yeah, well then, I need something to do. I did see like an ad. I think it was a sign the other day. I saw an ad for like a holster.
Right.
That they said, because they said other holsters will rub against your stomach or do this, or they don't bend right, or this and that and the other thing. And it was an ad for like a new holster. It looked pretty cool. Looked like it would not hurt and comfortable to wear.
Yeah, I mean, I a lot of times I don't even put I have a holster, but I don't put it in. A lot of times I just set it on the passenger seat of my car.
I mean, you have to do that legally. I don't know the laws yet, so I mean, I'm assuming you have to put it legally on the seat because unless you have to conceal and carry.
But if a cop stops you, the first thing out of your mouth has to be, "I have a loaded gun." And then they'll say, "Well, where's the gun?" And you say, "Well, here it is." You know, and you show them. You don't grab it. You just tell them where it is. And most of the time, they'll get you out of the car and they'll get the gun. You know, like if you tell them it's in the center, whatever, the console or whatever that is.
Just to open carry, don't you have to have it visible for the cop?
Well, you do. You do.
If you have a conceal and carry, you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, you can conceal. I mean, you can conceal, but in either with driving, in either respect, you have to tell them that you have it.
Will they cuff you first?
I don't know. I don't know the answer. I mean, if they do, but then they find it and, you know, you're legal, so what? Then they'll uncuff you.
Do they give you a license for open carry?
I don't know.
Like when you buy a gun?
No, you don't need it's open carry. It's a statewide thing. There's no license.
And should you keep the receipt with you? Like to say, I bought this legally?
Don't need to. I mean, on most guns, there's a serial number that they could track back. And if the serial number is scratched off, you're in a lot more trouble than having a bad gun.
I think it's about time that I do something, though.
You got to, dude. Just to be safe, man. In this world, the way it is today, look, I am much more, let's say, rambunctious or violent than you, and I carry all the time.
Right.
Because I don't trust people. And I think I've told you this story. I don't know if I've told it on the show or not. I probably have. About having to pull the gun at the bank.
Go ahead.
I was at the bank at the drive-through thing with the vacuum tube thing. And a guy, I was in the little strip mall in Twinsburg where the Giant Eagle and stuff are. And this guy come walking up like out of like by the Giant Eagle or wherever. And he came walking over and he came right up to the front of my car like he was going to walk in between my car and there and try and steal the vacuum tube. And I just took my gun out or off the seat out of the console. I don't remember where I had it, but it was wherever. And I just set it on my chest. I didn't aim it at him. I just set it on my chest. And he took one look at me and turned around and walked away. You know, because fuck him. And I'll tell you point blank, if he would have tried to get at me, I would have absolutely fucking stuffed his goddamn brain in that vacuum tube. I would have blown his fucking head off. I'm not going to die to these people. I'm just not going to do it. You know, they're fucking nuts. I'm not willing to be one of their victims because I wasn't ready, wasn't aware, wasn't head on a swivel. I'm not willing to be one of those people. And people don't know. You didn't know that I had my gun when we did the Florentine.
I did not. Oh.
I had a gun the whole time
Oh, you were in the car.
on me.
Did not know.
Yeah, I had it on me because we were the world was so hot from the Charlie Kirk thing. And here we were advertising, hey, these two celebrities are going to be here with no fucking protection.
And this is exactly where we're
Yeah,
at.
I had my gun.
And I'm yelling about
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk and having celebrities on. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just was like, well, something breaks out. I'm not dying. Unless I'm the first bullet they shoot, I'm not dying.
Yeah, it might be that time for me.
It is that time, dude.
It's
the world we live in.
We have an announcement coming up, right?
We do. We can announce it.
Can we make that announcement? No, I mean, I want to talk some Browns. I want to make it a little bit lighter. But I do think that we should make an
Let me
announcement.
look up the exact date.
Because I'm excited about this one, too. It's still a little bit of ways away, but not too terribly long.
Yeah, well, on where is it? The American Misfits Tour. There it is. The American Misfits Tour is coming to Cleveland, to the Playhouse Square, on Friday, December 19th. It features comedians Mark Loftus, Reno Collier, and my good friend
Nice.
Dave Landau. So I have spoken to Dave. Dave and probably these other guys that are with him are going to come over to the Audio Bay Studios, bayrocks.com, on Friday the 19th, earlier in the afternoon, probably the same time, probably 4:30 in the afternoon, to do a
That'll be
podcast
awesome.
with us. Hang out, do a podcast before we make our way over.
And
to
we'll
Playhouse
invite
Square.
people over again to the show and
Yes,
hopefully get some.
Billy's going to cook again, and everything will be just like
That'll
this
be
time.
awesome. So December 19th.
Other than the heat. It won't be as
Oh
hot,
my
I
good
promise.
God. I thought that was it, man. I thought I was gonna like in the middle of the show when like all the lights are on and everything. I
Right.
was looking at poor Florentine going, man, I hope that like my balls aren't like sweating and smelling like right up to his face, and he's gonna like leave here and go, what the fuck was that?
Dude, my biggest fear was when
Yeah.
the power went out that it wasn't going to come back. Because it was already hot, even though we had that
Yeah.
air conditioner. How hot would it have got if we didn't? get
I
that
would have
air
sat outside and just
conditioner
yelled in to do the rest of the show.
back? We've
Yeah.
been doing it from our
Would
phones out
not have-
back.
But yeah, hopefully it's not 90 when we do that show. But yeah,
No. Well, that's in
December
December. so-
19th, Dave Landau.
yeah. Yep. Dave Landau and guests will be coming over. So, and we'll do it the same way. What's the email address? SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com?
Yes, SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com. SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com.
We're taking 10 people. If you want to go and you're good and you can be in the area, tell us now. Because the first 10 are going to be the only 10.
Seth, are you going to go to the Taylor Swift movie of the new album October 3rd? I plan on it. I'll be first in line. I can't go to movies anymore, man.
Because you're
No,
not.
I don't want to go by myself, but it's so expensive anymore. Just so ridiculously expensive.
That's my son was asking me. He wanted to see some anime movie.
I saw that. There's something.
I don't even know what it
Cinemark has anime stuff.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's some big anime thing. I don't know. It's not my world. But he was telling me that to go to this thing, the tickets and let you go matinee were like
Yeah.
over $20. I was like,
And then by the
"Fuck
time you
that."
go to get something to drink or maybe something to eat, you're looking at a $50, $60 day just for one person.
Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, 5 movies will buy that bootleg box that I've
You've heard that works?
I've
You
heard
have
it
to
works
put me in
well.
touch with somebody that says it might work.
That sells them. Well, Amazon seems to think they work. That's why they sell
Interesting.
them.
What do they sell them for?
$329.
See, now I got a gun to buy. I got that to buy. I'm looking at $1,000 a day. But at least I can watch
Yeah.
movies and have my gun on my lap.
Should you buy that box, you could cancel all those other subscriptions, and that'll pay for the gun.
That's true.
Because you pay $300 a month
Oh,
easily.
more than that. Yeah. Between the streaming and the cable and internet, it's probably close to $450 a month. All right, my cable's $3.
Yeah.
Netflix is what? I don't even know what Netflix is. $15.
I don't know, $15.
Disney, Hulu.
What do you keep cable for?
Because I do like watching some of the local channels and Food Channel and stuff like that. I get all my cable.
I mean, and that's fine. I'm just curious. Like for me, when I got my subscriber box, I mean, even before I had that, when I just had a Roku, I still didn't have a cable sub. I just was subscribed to like Netflix and Paramount,
I have Paramount.
maybe Hulu, and that had everything. That was everything I needed.
So Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Paramount Network,
Paramount Plus, yeah. Paramount.
Netflix. I have
Max.
HBO Max. What am I doing this for? I have them all sitting right in front of me on my damn phone. Yeah, Disney, Hulu, Peacock, Prime, Roku, Paramount, HBO Max, Discovery Plus,
Jesus.
and then I do the whole big thing with Spotify that I pay a bunch of money for.
You do know most of the programming that you're listing here shows for free on either Tubi.
And then
or
I
Pluto.
signed up because my daughter her and I were playing a lot of Xbox and stuff before she left. And for whatever reason, I ended up signing up for some sort of Xbox fucking plan for $15 a month or whatever it is to get video games.
Why don't you
But I have to pay
cancel
for. I
it?
have to pay for. How do you get an Xbox plan and you have to pay for fucking video games? So I don't even
Because
download any
everything's a
games.
subscription.
Now she's gone.
Everything's a subscription
Huh?
now, isn't it? Everything's a
I
subscription
know.
service
It's
now,
killing
isn't
me.
it? Huh? Well, you just got to learn to manipulate things. Like, do you use Walmart at all?
Walmart.
Like, do you for groceries, or do you go to the grocery store? Or you let Walmart.
We go
just
to the
bring it
grocery
you?
store.
Because I let them bring it to me with the Walmart Plus that I pay. I don't know what it costs, $10, $15 a month for it or whatever, and they bring it to me for free. I don't have to pay for the shipping. But the reason I bring that up is because you also get Paramount
really?
Plus for free. With that, yeah.
I need to start bundling a little because I
with
think I can
Verizon-
get not ABC, Disney,
That's ABC
Hulu,
now. Can't.
and ESPN Plus
Right.
as a bundle, and it actually will cost me less as a bundle than it does for each individual one.
Yeah, but those guys pay Kimmel.
I know, so I have to maybe I'll cancel some of that.
So you have to cancel
Maybe.
that one. You have to cancel
But I
those
like
three.
some of that stuff. I don't know. I got a
Yeah,
lot of
go to
stuff.
Bootleg.
I got some problems. Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. I got a lot of credit cards that need to be paid.
Say, cancel
Although
all
my-
that shit. Get yourself a $300 box, and you'll be saving $500 a month.
I got to do something. I really do. I don't make enough money at my job. I don't. And I have another job that I do, and it's I'm tired. I'm really tired, man. I'm because I do
get it.
my regular job during the day, then I do this 2 days a week, but it doesn't make me any money. And then as soon as I'm done with this, or as soon as I get home on the other days, I'm out doing another job all weekend long. That's all we
Yeah.
do is work. I mean, Sunday we got up
Yeah,
at
that's
7, out the door at 8. And by the time we were done working, we stopped to have lunch. But by the time we were done working, we were home at 9 o'clock at night.
Will it bother you if I tell you I woke up for the
Yeah,
Browns game?
I mean that's a dick thing to say, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. If you want to do anything to help, $5 will not do much, but it'll do something. Tired, just fucking tired. And then I don't sleep good at
Understand
night,
that.
dude. You don't
I'm tired
understand.
too.
Like with this leg and the medicine that I take, I'm up literally every 2 hours. Every 2 hours, I'm getting up and have to get from the fucking bed
or whatever.
into the wheelchair, put a leg on, get to the bathroom, piss, and then come sit back down, take the leg off, get back into bed. I mean, every 2 hours I'm doing it. I mean, between all the working and that crap, dude, I'm ready to like fucking just stab somebody. I think it's awful.
They don't make some kind of a thing that you could just attach to your dick on the side of the bed and just empty it in the morning. They gotta make
I
something.
mean, I guess maybe they do. I have no idea if they do. I don't want to stick like a catheter in me or something like that. I thought I saw some sort of diaper or some crap that like just then like there's some compartment or something you stick your dick into and then it just goes down in a tube. I'm not doing all that shit. Come on, man. I'm not like 85 years old yet, and you know I don't want to be hooked up to stuff yet in my life. But it sucks. I mean, like, dude, I don't sleep at all. It's really, really bad.
This is what you need, Seth. This will solve all your problems at night. The portable piss bag.
Look at that.
You just piss into that little thing, you rip the bag out, and you throw it away.
That sounds like fun. I just don't want that. Not yet. I mean, eventually it'll happen and it'll suck.
It can also double as a vomit bag, as I see on the screen.
Which is what I want to do. Because I have all this garbage I'm paying for. Everybody's happy except for me.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I mean, it really is. Dude, again, you don't understand. Like, I just got a message, right? Like, that my phone went off during the show, right? You heard it? So I just got a message from CVS. And it says that it says that my insulin is ready to pick up.
Okay.
You know how much my insulin is going to cost me?
How much?
$95. To stay alive for another month, I'm going to need $95.
How is that not part of like your
It is.
insurance or whatever? Oh, that's the discounted rate?
I think it's 2 months. So I can stay alive for another couple of months for another $100.
So you got to spend $600
Oh,
a year
yeah.
to stay alive. Just for that one medication.
And so, like, I'm on my wife's insurance, right? I really wanted to talk Browns. But I'm on my wife's insurance. Because that's just kind of the way it happened. I mean, when I started where I'm at now, I wasn't full-time. And then I got full-time, but I was already on my wife's insurance. But then, so it's not cheap, dude. I mean, believe me, it ain't cheap. I mean, and it's not really great, to be honest. It's not. Obviously, if I'm paying that kind of fucking money for stay alive. And again, Seth Williams 32 at Venmo, on Venmo, if donate. They found out that I work at a job that I can get insurance now, right? So they tacked on another $75, like a paycheck, to her.
What?
Because I'm at a place where I can get insurance. Even though we're paying for insurance for me through her work, they tacked on like another $75 because I could get insurance where I'm at, but didn't. And so now...
So did you do the math part, though, and figure out if you get it through the radio station, if it's more expensive or cheaper?
I don't know yet. Open enrollment is coming up like next month or whatever, and so I'm going to have to see what's going to be the best way to do it. But, I mean, this shit is just, it's so bad. And I can't live without this medicine. It's not like I can just say, fuck it, I'm not going to take it. I mean, I wish I could, but I don't think it's going to go all that well. I mean, I don't know how well it's helping me now, but how much, but it is what it is. But dude, then my daughter wants to come home next month because she's got like a 4-day weekend, which is great. Dude. And I'm not saying anything bad about that because I absolutely want to see her without a doubt.
Sure, of course.
But yeah, she's coming home on a thing on a Thursday. Well, I have to work, and so does my wife. So once again, we got to stick her on a bus and bring her home, and then we're gonna try to drive down, but we're talking another $150. I mean, it's just one thing after another. I mean, everybody's got it. I understand. I'm not unique to this situation, but I don't make enough money to do all this stuff. I don't make enough money to I have to get rid of stuff, and I don't want to do that because I like my life. I want to be happy. I work every goddamn day, sometimes 10
Sure.
hours a day, and I deserve some nice things. I do.
Well,
I put in a lot of effort into it.
I'm just going to tell you this much, and this is from my experience. So this is not just me spouting horse shit. I, at one point about 2 years ago, had every single one of these fucking TV things that you have and was spending the exact $400 and $500. During COVID, I had them all. Discovery Plus, BET Plus, Stars. I mean, literally all of them. And I made a conscious decision when, like 2 years ago, when I wasn't making the same money. I was like, I got to cut some of this shit out.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I just told myself I'm going to watch Tubi every single day for a month. Even if it's just for an hour. I forced myself to watch Tubi every day for a month. And then I never went back. I really don't need it. And like, I know we're joking around about me having the box and whatever. I barely use the box. 99, like today as an example, I was watching the Roku channel all day today. I had it on for the Goldbergs for a while, and I had Takedown on for a while, and I had, what was the other thing? I was watching a movie in the early morning. You get used to it. You adjust out and you find the replacements. Like for you with the Judge Judy, like you watch Judge Judy every night. I would switch to whatever that Judy's Justice or whatever that is on Amazon.
Yeah.
Which, it's the same person. It's the same show.
Oh,
It just has a
I get
different
it.
theme
We watch
song.
some of that sometimes.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying and again, it ain't my place to tell you what to do. But if you made that change slowly and forced yourself to it, you would, in 30 to 60 days, you'd be like, why am I spending all this money on this shit? What is the point?
Yeah.
And then again, if you get the box, you can have everything. So,
Look, maybe it would help if this show made a tad bit of money, like a little.
Well, good luck.
Forget about that.
Good
pipe
luck
dreams.
on that one.
Maybe Dave Landau will donate some money when he comes into town on December 19th.
Believe me, he ain't making as much money as you think either. He's not a millionaire.
You don't think you?
Nah,
No, come on.
I don't think so. I mean, in fairness to Dave, I mean, he is when I do work for him, he pays immediately. Like, I don't think I've ever had to send him like a, hey man, could you take care of this? I mean, he pays like on the spot. So I don't think he's broke, but I don't think he's a millionaire either.
Dave Landau, net worth as of 2024, according to this, anyways. Well, okay, here's net worth 2025.
Okay.
You gonna take a guess?
I don't think he is, but if that says he's worth 10 million, I'm going to be changing my rates.
No.
I was going to
Dave Landau's estimated net worth is approximately
$500K.
$2.3 million.
$2.3 million. I will be hitting him up.
And here's another one. It says this is 2025.
Yeah.
Landau's net worth is an estimated $2 million. So
All right, well, good for him. I wouldn't have
here's
thought it
a
was
third
that much,
one.
but
It says $2 million.
I wouldn't have thought that much, but
Yeah, you better ask for a raise, my friend.
yeah, I was going to say, what am I doing? Half the time I don't even charge him. Half the time I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. I should be like, oh, that's $700, Dave. Oh, I changed your phone number? $1,000.
If nothing else, man, he should at least give you some pub on his show or something. I gotta think,
Well, he's had me on his show, so
I
there's
remember that. I do remember that.
I mean, I can't really complain too much about the way Dave has treated me. First of all, he's the best as far as a client. And
Yeah.
Secondly, he invited me on his show, on a national TV show.
Which is pretty awesome. Yeah.
It was great. But I mean, who the fuck am I? He has like national guys, like national comics that are touring the country and stuff. And then, well, here it is. It's Chris Aiken.
I remember watching that episode. It was good. It was good. It
Yeah,
was fun.
I did good on that one. I did pretty good on that.
All right.
I was nervous as hell. Won't
I'm
lie
going
about
to check here,
that.
Chris.
Huh?
I'm going to check right now. Drum roll.
Okay. I have no idea
What
what
the hell was
happened.
that?
I have no idea what happened there.
Our background is gone.
Yeah, I gave you the drum roll and it just changed everything. It just took off on me. I'm like pushing buttons, nothing.
Anyways, very dramatic opening to my drum roll. There is still nothing in the Venmo. So,
Oh my God.
today we officially made $0 for the entertainment.
Sweet.
So very excited about that.
Well, maybe it's because we haven't shown the dog pound details yet.
You think that's it? You think we'll
That's
get
what it
massive influxes of money if we show dog pound details? How long
Yeah.
is it?
5 minutes.
All right, let's do dog pound details. We'll wrap it up talking about how I am the greatest sports picker in the history of sports pickers in just a minute.
All right. Hang tight.
What's up, guys? John Drake here with a Week 3 edition of the Dog Pound Details. It is a Victory Monday and a very, very improbable one. The Cleveland Browns shock the NFL world and knock off the Super Bowl contending, or so people think, Green Bay Packers by a final score of 13-10. And all 13 of the Browns' points come with less than 4 minutes left in the game. They were held scoreless. Up until that point, the offense was non-existent. The offense was offensive. But the defense, yet again, kept the Browns in the game and gave us a chance to pull it out at the end, especially with the first turnover of the year, an interception by Grant Delpit, which was returned to the 4-yard line. This was a wild game. I was actually there. I was in the dog pound in my old seats, and I can't say it was overly entertaining. It was just frustrating. You know, the offense was just bogged down the entire game, and they just couldn't get anything going. And it was interesting because, you know, in the prior week, Jerry Jeudy, you know, was interviewed and he said, you know, we're open, just look at the tape and whatnot. And I got to say, sitting in the dog pound and having that perspective on the field, he was not wrong. Joe Flacco missed a number of wide open receivers. So these guys are getting some separation and they're getting open, but Flacco was not hitting them. So I think the most egregious one, obviously, was the flea flicker with Isaiah Bond, who's just, that would have been a touchdown probably. I mean, he was just wide open, like nobody anywhere near him. So yeah, it's awesome to get a win, but you know, we still have that offense problem. You know, we were a terrible scoring offense last year. This year, we've only got 5 total touchdowns. Only the Texans, Titans, and Falcons have less total touchdowns than we do. It's not going to get it done. You know, we've scored, God, not even 17 points. I think that's our main output so far this season. Yeah, I mean, you scored 16, 17, and 13 points. And you're not going to win very many games like that in the NFL. Even still, the Browns are a missed field goal away from being 2-1 right now, which is pretty crazy. So kudos to the defense, man. They are just playing lights out. So if we could just get any kind of offensive production from Joe Flacco, I think, you know, you'll really start seeing some wins stack up here. So Quinshon Judkins made his first start of the season and he looked good. So that's a positive. You got to get that run game going. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens going forward. You know, you've got the offensive problems, and now you've lost your starting left tackle for the season. DeJuan Jones is going to be having surgery on his knee, which will end his season. Some people have said, oh, maybe they should call Jedrick Wills. He's not signed, and get him to come back and play left tackle. I don't know. That guy was not great. I don't think he wants to come here. Even though he's not collecting a check right now, I don't think he wants anything to do with coming back here. We were kind of brutal to that guy, and rightfully so. So, yeah, you definitely got some things to address. You know, it's going to be interesting this week because you're going to Detroit, and we know that they're, you know, an NFC juggernaut. So I'm not anticipating it going very well for us. But then again, I wasn't anticipating things going very well for us against the Packers. So you never know. Hopefully this win galvanizes the team and kind of gives them a little bit of wind in their sails to kind of, you know, get another improbable win. I mean, it's going to be very difficult because you're playing in Detroit, and I might feel a little better if this was a home game, but it's not. So we'll see what happens. Again, I think it all falls on the offense because the defense is more than holding their own on that side of the ball. So the good news is that after Detroit, you've got your next 5 games. They are against the Minnesota Vikings, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Miami Dolphins, the New England Patriots. You got a bye week, and then you've got the New York Jets. And I think those are 5 winnable games. You could at least be competitive. So if you can get out of Detroit with some sort of another miracle win of some kind, and you're 2-2, the schedule's looking a lot better for you. So, Minnesota's on a backup quarterback. Pittsburgh hasn't looked great. We seem to play them pretty tough. Miami's a disaster. New England, the Jets, So hopefully we can make a run here. So, but again, it's a Victory Monday. Browns 13, Packers 10. So that was a blast to watch. And guys, go frickin' Guardians. Let's get that division title. How cool is this run? So beat those Motor City Kitties and then take care of business against the Texas Rangers. See you next week, guys. Go Browns. Hoo, hoo.
Dude, have you ever seen a guy less excited about a Browns win, especially after I called it? Zero enthusiasm. The guy he's going to come on this show, my show, and tell me that I have a bad attitude. That was like 5 minutes of, oh my God, the Browns didn't look good, but at least they won. I don't know. Maybe they can win another game down the road. I don't know. We'll see. And then he does his Guardians. You piece of shit. The Indians are trying to go for the division title, and I don't want them to win. When they sell out to the left-wing mob, screw them. I don't know. I'm really excited about the Browns. Maybe they can win another game, but they didn't look good. Yesterday was just boring.
Well, he's not wrong.
Joe Flacco couldn't throw the ball. They won, you fucking tool.
Yeah, but I
was sitting there cheering at the end of this game.
But you have to admit, they sucked. That game sucked.
No, the game was fantastic. It was a defensive battle. And you know what? And then they called me. And that's what real football is about. It's about hitting in the trenches and getting beat up. And that's what that game was yesterday. And then,
boring.
And then at the end, I even called my daughter and got her on the phone down in college. I said, dude, she can't watch the game because I'm not paying for her to get cable too. And so we're sitting there, and I put her on FaceTime so we could watch the game together.
Mm-hmm.
And watch the winning kick together. It was a moment. It was a moment for me and my daughter. I felt great for that kicker, and I called the goddamn game. And nobody wants to give me any credit. You guys all said that I sucked and they were going to lose. So screw John and screw you because you have no faith in me.
None.
John, today.
I have no faith in you picking football games.
It was such a boring game.
You got one right.
It was boring, but at least they won. I don't know. He's a typical Browns fan. That's what he is. Typical loser Brown mentality. They fucking won. Enjoy it, penis.
You do need to enjoy it because there ain't going to be very many more.
I said, what, 8 or 10? What did I say?
You said
8 or
10.
10. Still got it. 10 games.
You're crazy.
They do have a soft schedule coming up. They could beat Detroit.
They ain't going to beat Detroit.
After that, you got 5 that are easy. Easy wins.
How can you say Pittsburgh is an easy win? They're in first place.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers will throw the ball to me in the stands before he's going to throw it to an actual receiver.
He had 4 touchdowns, yesterday? Or the game before?
No, the game before. Screw that guy. He's old.
I'm not saying he's not old. I'm saying
Myles Garrett's going to rip his face off.
He's still competent.
10 wins.
10.
10.
There is no chance of 10 wins.
What do you mean there's no chance? Of course there's
no
a chance.
There's 0. It will not happen. 10
There's always
wins,
a chance.
There will not be 10 wins. I'll take that bet. I'll take the under on 10. You can bet whatever you want. I'll eat 10 pounds of raw fish if they win 10 games. But
they're going to win 10.
But you got to eat 10 pounds of raw fish if they don't.
They're going to win 10.
Well, then make the bet. I'm putting it out there right now.
What do I have to eat?
10 pounds of raw tilapia.
No, I don't like fish.
And I'll take 10 pounds of raw tilapia or whatever it's called if they don't, or if they win 10 or above.
No, I don't
of course
like
not,
fish.
because there's 0 chance.
It's only fish.
I'll do raw chicken. I don't give a shit. I will literally buy a bag of ground beef and eat it. Fucking 3 pounds of ground beef. I will eat it raw right from the refrigerator if they win 10 plus.
A lot of people
Match me on that bet.
Apparently, John wasn't listening to the last 10 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
My fantasy football team, though, I will say, is currently 3-0, and I am in first place.
Well, look at you.
So, and Aaron Rodgers had 2 TDs yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many Joe Flacco have yesterday? That's what I thought.
Look, I'm not saying Joe Flacco's the answer. In fact, I think that we should absolutely be starting one of these younger guys.
I think so too. At this point, there's no reason to have him in there.
No, Joe Flacco's going to get hurt. Let him collect his paycheck and sit there. And if we really need him,
and help those other guys,
you might as well see what you have in these other guys.
Yeah, I mean, because they're not going to win a bunch of games,
and you don't want to go into. They're going to win 10, but you don't want to go into next year not knowing what these guys can do, and then another quarterback. You got to see if they have any talent at all, and then you're not going to win anything this year.
See, I'm
going to win 10
you.
games, but you're not going to win the Super Bowl.
I
think you win 10 games if you put Dylan Gabriel in there.
No,
no doubt.
Dude, they are not winning 10 games if you put Joe Montana in there.
What do you mean?
It ain't happening.
That defense is amazing. We got Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman. They're fucking stars.
Stars.
Judkins is legit, though.
Judkins is very legit. I will very much admit that I definitely came into that kid wrong.
And
I thought, and I'll stop talking here in a second, but when he scored that touchdown at the end of the was that in the third quarter or whatever it was, or fourth quarter, I literally thought, okay, I see why they picked this guy and let Chubb go.
He's a tough runner, man.
He's tough, man. But he's also fast when he needs to be.
Yeah.
And he's got that patience like Chubb too. There was a couple of runs where he kind of did the stutter step and then kicked into high gear and shot through the hole. He looks like he's going to be very legit.
I mean, I would have taken the other guy from Ohio State first, but whatever.
Yeah, this guy looks legit though, man. Man, I know it's only 2 games, but he looks very legit.
And of course, all the jokes were out there that he's good at beating things up and
good at hitting the hole.
Yeah. So, but I still say 10 wins if you put somebody else in there.
And it's not like the Browns are uncomfortable having running backs that beat their women.
Jim Brown, we build statues to guys like that.
Kareem Hunt.
See,
Kareem Hunt was here 6 years, 7 years. He kicked it. Didn't he kick his broad in the stomach?
Yeah, in the hotel downtown.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm
fine with our football players being scumbags. I'm fine with Deshaun Watson. Bring him back if he can play. I don't care if he's fucking getting handies all over town.
Well, that's what I think is funny about the Cleveland fan. We put Jim Brown on a pedestal like he's like the greatest thing ever. Why? Because he won football games. He threw a woman off a balcony allegedly.
Yeah, but we weren't alive to see it. That's the difference.
I guess that's the problem.
If he would have done that in this era, we'd have never heard his name again.
Look, I'm not standing up for Deshaun Watson. I think he's a predator.
Mm-hmm.
But what did he do? He got a bunch of hand jobs, dude. This guy threw a woman off a balcony. Could have killed her.
Mm-hmm. Look, he could be a predator as long as he plays well.
Judkins beat the shit out of somebody, supposedly, allegedly.
Seeing the way he hits the hole, I don't know that I'd want to fight him.
We just pick and choose who we allow to be scumbags and who we don't.
Jackal in the chat room, tell Seth to get off the crack pipe with the 10 wins.
I'm supposed to listen to this guy. Isn't he one of those dementia Alzheimer's patients that Charlie Kirk wanted to execute? How old is that guy?
Jim, he's retired. He's probably about 90? 90, 95, something like that. He's
Do
old.
a French fry bet.
What does that
Loser
mean?
got to eat 1 French fry a minute for the entire show. No condiments.
Do you see us?
I was gonna say that's a gift.
I think me and you could eat a small fry 1 a minute for the entire show. We're fat guys.
The real thing would be if I lost, I'd have to watch him eat because then I'd be jealous of watching him eat.
That being said, I wouldn't be opposed to getting like 30 McDonald's cheeseburgers
Yeah.
and having to eat one a minute for the last 30 minutes of the show, whoever loses.
That would be interesting.
But but the rule has to be if you're going to puke, you have to puke on screen.
Right.
I would do that.
I would probably do that, but it has to be like ketchup only or mayo only. I can't eat like
Get
pickles
it,
and
that's
onions
fine.
and stuff.
I'm saying just get the Mc, whatever it's called, the McDouble or whatever it is.
I've never been much of an eating like in bulk person. I mean, I do, but I don't never like for competition.
Sure.
Like I think the worst I did was I ate like 15 powdered sugar jelly donuts in
Sure.
an hour. And I did not feel well after that.
No. I did one of those hot dog things once,
Yeah.
and I did I forget. I did like 20 hot dogs in 5 minutes or something,
Yeah.
and then I was just throwing up for the rest of the day.
I think I did 70 wings in an hour,
Jesus.
which wasn't bad. And I like those. So
I could probably eat 70 wings in an hour.
But other than that, I mean, what's sad is, I mean, I know I'm fat and stuff, but I can't eat like I used to. I mean, when I was younger, I would forget about it. I was like, I could pound down whatever he put in front of me.
How much pizza could you eat in an hour?
Yeah, I'm not I could eat a lot with it if I wasn't eating the crust. I'm not a crust guy.
I could eat easily 3 large pizzas in an hour.
The worst was they made me eat on the radio, like, it was like 3 bags of those potato chips that had the Olean or Olestra or whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had 3 bags, dude. I was shitting for like 2 days. I couldn't go to work.
God.
It was awful.
And you probably
Terrible.
had shits that just fell out of your asshole for a month.
Basically.
Ugh.
I got a text from John. Apparently he's listening now. 15 jelly donuts an hour. Now we know where the diabetes came from. This guy's a fucking idiot, dude. He really likes to make fun of guys that are sick and gonna die. I mean,
Well, it's because he's a fatso too.
you think
Don't let him
this
fool you.
fucking asshole will come to my funeral?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Shit on me while I'm in the ground?
Might tell some jokes. Lighten the mood.
What a fucking dick. Just gonna sound like a dick.
Look, Cody.
All right, time to wrap
Cody
this
ate-
thing up. We're
Cody
way
ate-
late.
Yeah, no. Cody ate 4 pounds of shrimp at once. That's a lot.
That is a lot. I wonder how many actual shrimp that is.
Can you
Fried or
either
cocktail?
way? Can you imagine just that fish acid in your stomach? 4 pounds of it,
Yeah.
plus all the shit that they didn't clean out of the shrimp correctly. So you
Yeah.
got shrimp shit too. Oh,
I do love shrimp cocktail though.
I
That's
do
some good
too.
shit.
But are you one that do you inspect your shrimp though before you? I do.
I do, yeah.
You just like looking at it real close to make sure they didn't leave some
Yeah, make sure that
fucking
poop is out of there.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. God willing, we'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Have yourself a wonderful one. And yeah, thanks for everything. Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. See ya.
See ya.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Trip, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true. Chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown, prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.